Hello, I'm Amy Blaylock. Welcome to City Hall this week. A federal grant will allow the Durham Continuum of Care to continue to coordinate confidential client data among the city's many housing providers.
The Durham Continuum of Care is a collaborative effort of stakeholders from around the community who have gathered together to work to end homelessness. The leadership from these various sectors located here in Durham strategize and develop plans on resources, support, and services for those who are homeless.
The $55,000 grant was awarded through the 2012 Continuum of Care Competition, offered by HUD. It will go toward funding operations of the Carolina Homeless Information Network.
The Carolina Homeless Information Network, or CHIN, is a management information system that is used to gather information on the needs of those who are homeless in our community. We use this information to develop programs and provide services to those that are homeless.
All 12 Continua of Care across the state use the network as their information system. The grant will allow the city's homeless housing providers to continue to use the network with a minimal financial investment.
The grant will enable Durham to continue to use CHIN as a resource tool to analyze data on the needs of those that are homeless. It will enable us to continue to develop programs and improve those programs that work to end homelessness.
Use of the system is a requirement of HUD and allows the city to continue to receive federal funds for its homelessness prevention efforts. An upscale hotel project slated for downtown will receive some economic incentives from the city once certain conditions have been met. The City Council approved a $1.3 million economic development and historic preservation agreement to help support the opening of a new Residence Inn by Marriott at 1108 West Main Street. The proposed $29.5 million project would create a 143-room hotel and will include the preservation of specific architectural elements of the historic McPherson Hospital. Preserving these elements will help to tie the project into the adjacent Trinity Park neighborhood. The project would not receive any payments from the city until after the construction project is complete, the architectural elements have been preserved, and property tax revenue generation from the project has started. Here's a reminder from the city's Office of Economic and Workforce Development to all businesses based in Durham. Don't forget to register your company to receive notifications about business and contracting opportunities associated with economic development projects in the city. Call 919-560-4965 or email sbadvisory@durhamnc.gov to register or for more information. The city is offering a new backflow testing option for owners of automatic lawn irrigation systems. City code requires annual testing of backflow preventers to ensure they are in good working order. This helps to protect the quality of water for system owners and the rest of the city's water users. As part of an optional service offered by the Water Management Department, system owners can now register to have their backflow test performed by an approved tester under contract with the city. The cost of the testing is $85 for each device. For more information, call 919-560-4194. The city's new Parks and Recreation Master Plan includes something for everyone. Find out how we'll all benefit in the long run when City Hall This Week continues.
There are a million places you'd never consider texting. So why would you do it while driving? Leave risky driving to the professionals. Stop the texts, and together we can stop the wrecks.
Welcome back. As the city takes steps to be a good steward of its physical assets, work is now underway to spruce up the Durham Armory. The $201,000 project includes work on the roof and gutters, permanent removal of the awnings, and reworked concrete stoops on the north side of the building. It will also include fixing loose bricks, as well as sanding and repainting all wooden windows, in addition to the removal of rotten wood and broken window glass. The project is expected to be finished in September. The City of Durham has a new master plan guiding its Parks and Recreation Department. The plan was approved by the City Council during its August 19th meeting.
The master plan is a document that we've created with the staff and lots of public input. It's going to guide our department's facilities and programming and operations for the next 10 years.
Public input for the plan showed that the community's overarching wish list for recreational facilities and programming can really be boiled down to 3 large categories.
One thing that people want is better access. They want to be able to walk and bike to their parks. They want to know what's going on in all of the parks and the programs, so better marketing access as well as physical access. They want equity and sustainability across the system, and they mean both environmental and budget sustainability too. People are very aware of the costs of things now. And the most interesting thing we found that people want is they want parks to help them regain a sense of community. They want parks to be a key point to bring neighborhoods together with events and spaces and people in them. So we're going to try to really work on that one a lot this next year.
Specifically, 4 areas came out as top priorities in over 90% of respondent surveys.
They want positive activities for teens and young people. They want more events and activities for health and wellness. They want us to protect and preserve the natural green spaces in the city, and they want us to give them more trails and greenways.
All of that feedback was then used to guide the development of the master plan's primary recommendations.
It's interesting, there were 12 major recommendations in the plan, but the top 4 really did involve facilities. The very first one was to renovate and upgrade existing parks and keep those in good shape. More trails and greenways is a priority. Continue to make everything sustainable, particularly environmentally responsiveness. And then, as funding allows, to acquire land and build new parks in underserved areas, knowing that there are some new growth areas in Durham that are underserved.
If you want to find out more about what Parks and Recreation has to offer, the new edition of Play More is now available. This edition features all Parks and Rec activities and programs available from September through December. It can be found on the Parks and Rec homepage on the city's website. That does it for City Hall this week. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And of course, you can find us on demand on DTV8's webpage and on YouTube. I'm Amy Blaylock. Thank you for joining us.